everybody out there, man. Dave for no compromise, man. I'm really proud of this brother, man. He's doing big things. Man, I'm proud of that brother, man. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there. David, Erica, Johnny, Tasha, James Youngblood, 066, Screwhead. You know everybody out there, man. The niggas that we be talking about, man. Florida in the building, stand up. Philly in the building. We gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about your boy Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about there's a time and a place. I don't care what you meant. It sounds like some anti-black racism shit to me. And I just want everybody to know exactly about what passive aggressive anti-blackness is. We're gonna talk about it today. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man. Did y'all see what your brother Skip Bayless said? Some real fucked up shit. But you know what? Why would y'all not think that the dominant society would be insensitive? We are entertainment for them. As Tommy Hilfiger told Nas, what are you doing on this yacht? Are like you performing or something? Because they don't expect you to have any type of decorum or have anything. They just think we're here to entertain them. Either you sing, you dance, you rap. You know what I mean? You can't just be an intellectual that reads books. Even if you're an athlete, they think athletes are just dumb jocks, especially black folk. If it's a black athlete, oh yeah, this is dumb nigga. Then you got coons and sambos like RG3 calling people jigaboos. Nigga, you the biggest jigaboo we know. And they used and abused you and you knew that and they didn't give a fuck. But these are just things we have to know. It doesn't surprise me. That's why the Lakers are having such a hard time, because when you treat us like cattle and look at us and view us like cattle mentally, sometimes you're just not going to win. And that's what it is, man. I really, really, really hope people understand the significance of what was said after, this brother, DeMar Hamlin. It's very, very sad, man. It's like the brother, passed out in the field, which was very scary. And I'm glad they stopped the game. But my thing is, why is everybody just looking at Skip? Let's look at all these other dominant society people that was probably like, well, damn, they're going to cancel the game for that. Like, I'm pretty sure he said what a lot of dominant society people was thinking. I just think people feel like it's insensitive, and it was insensitive, but that's racism and white supremacy. If you're not establishing the system of justice, that's what happens. That's why we almost damn near got to kill ourselves to get some money. You literally, that brother could have got killed. He's going to have long-lasting effects after this. And that brother probably still going to want to go play it. You know what they should do? Besides the players union, they should be like, nah, you're not going out there. You're going to be a coach. We're going to pay you whatever salary that you made when you was out there. You're going to be a broadcaster. We're not doing that shit no more. We're not even going to take a chance. I don't care what the doctor said. But they don't care. It's so many other brothers that's been passing out, collapsing, heart failure. Man, that's because black men are under attack. I'm not saying my sisters aren't, but we are. It's very stressful working a job. The NFL's a job. The NBA's a job. These are jobs that you're competing for. And you get these salaries, you got a lot of pressure to take care of different people. That's a lot of pressure. That's why niggas ease their pressure with the liquor and hanging out. We don't know what this brother was under. That's a lot of pressure. He's probably not even thankful. Like, I'm pretty sure he's thankful that he's alive, but he's probably already like, okay, I just want to rehab to get back. Because the money does that to you. And the dominant society, they fucking know that. Why are we acting like they don't know that? They know that. Here, I'm going to try to see if I can play a video of Shannon Sharp. Because, they've been getting into it. Let's see if we can play it. Let's see if it's going to be any. I'm going to mute it first. Exactly. T-Roy and Price is the commercial. And we're not going to play that commercial. But while the commercial is playing, I think we really, really have to understand where people are coming from and look at it. And no, we're not making no excuse. I mean, I want you to really understand it from a Francis Cress Welsing's standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, this is psychologically how they feel about us. They don't give a fuck about you damn near death.
When injuries happen.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what Shannon says. Let's see.
We know injuries are a part of the game. I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down because I stand by what I tweeted.
And that's how they feel. So you would rather have a Skip. At least he told the truth. Well, I'm not taking it down. I'm talking about the loan, like basically, fuck that nigga. Like, we still have a game to cover. We still have the playoffs because that's how people feel. It's a job. We have to understand it's a job, man. You get sick, you fall out at work, nigga. They ready to replace. They gonna have a little memorial service for you or whatever the fuck going, and they gonna have another motherfucker in your slot the next day.
Skip, let me finish.
All right, okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see if they're playing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead, let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting me.
Shannon was trying to explain why he missed Tuesday's show. But Skip Bayless interrupted.
No, I was just going to say, Skip, I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay.
Because that's how the dominant society feels. As my boy David from No Compromise says, and go check out his YouTube page, and they say that in the books, a black man has no rights, a white man is bound to respect. And that's what Skip is displaying right now. See, this doesn't irritate me because this is what happens in real life.
I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with that tweet.
No.
Nobody had a problem with it because everybody probably working around is the dominant society, and that's how they view black folk anyway. That's how they view a price for a pound of flesh. That's how they view us anyway. Let's see what he says. Let's see if they play anything else. I know this music is crazy. This is on.
My first tweet was simply, as a journalist, I was putting myself in the heads of the NFL executives.
But there's a time and a place for that, and that's not what needs to be said. You know, you got somebody's life on the line. You're talking about, well, what are we going to do with the rest of the season, and how are they going to go back? Man, stop.
Starting with Roger Goodell, who are having to figure out on the fly what to do here.
But what does Roger Goodell have to do with that? Somebody's life, somebody's going to cardiac arrest. You talk about Roger Goodell and how they going to finish the season. Like, that's how they are.
I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters. Again,
you're reading a statement, Skip. You know what I mean? And you notice that Shannon did not interrupt him one time, but he interrupted Shannon because that's how they do. It's like it's a job. When you go to a job and you know you're right, and your supervisor, dominant society, 99% of the time, even if it's a Latino, it's a white Hispanic, because that's what they identify, because that's who they want to be like, they're going to interrupt you. And they're going to shut down. You could be right as a $1 bill, and they could be wrong as an $8 bill. They're still going to be right.
Everything else is irrelevant. I prayed for him, and I will continue to pray for him.
That's it. We ain't going to play no more. But this is what I think. They've been feeling that way. They don't care. And I'm glad that people... Oh, Erica, what's going on? So dominant society is the politically correct term. Yeah, the dominant society. Yes. What's going on, Erica? Filling the building, stand up. It's the dominant society. Let me tell you something. Everybody that comes over here, they show you their flags, they show you everything. And I remember I asked a couple Latinos, I said, but how do y'all act when y'all get on the job? You they're like, oh, I act like myself. Do you really act like yourself? Do you really talk like yourself when you're at the job? No, exactly. Who do you think you act like? Oh, like white people. Exactly. So stop. When you're in there playing that political game to get more money, you are replicating the behavior of the dominant society. I'm not saying that people shouldn't want to get their paper, but you can't climb up their ladder, their hierarchy of need without compromising your integrity. Trust me. Meaning, they're going to say a lot of racist shit and throw shit at you, and you could have black friends or black girlfriend or black uncles or cousins, or you could be Latino or you could be Latino and black. They're going to still say that shit because that's how they feel about foundational black Americans. We have to understand that. What Skip said doesn't surprise me. I won't want him to pray over my son soulless. They pray to the almighty dollar. Exactly. Yeah, they're not reaching out to the ancestors. You know what I mean? You want to channel the ancestors. You know what I mean? Not who they pray. And they pray to the almighty dollar. It's Cesare, which isn't. They pray to Cesare Borgia, which ain't no deity. But anyway, Erica is right. They do pray to the almighty dollar. That's why he tweeted what he tweeted, because he's looking at the money, the game, who's gonna play who. That's what tells you how insensitive the dominant society is when it comes to black health. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop this bomb, and I'm literally gonna mic drop. Y'all think that's bad? What y'all just saw and what Skip Bayless tweeted? Go read Medical Apartheid. If you go read Medical Apartheid, that'll tell you everything that you need to know about how they feel about black health. Everything. Harriet Washington's Medical Apartheid. I couldn't put that book down. That book was scary, frightening, horrible. I had dreams about that. This shit fucked me up because that's what's really going on. Need I need to say any more? But we gonna continue to watch football. We gonna continue to watch basketball. They so mad at these NBA players. These NBA players is like, fuck this. I'm gonna sign this $190 million contract and I'm gonna be hurt for 6 months. And niggas is getting mad, and I always be like, well, shit, they getting their paper. The NBA ain't gonna take care of them, so they gotta take care of each other. And taking care of each other is looking out for each other. Clutch Sports, LeBron. I ain't mad at LeBron for being like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at any other NBA player that's like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I need to do. Fuck that. Because at the end of the spectrum, nigga, you got your one life, you got your family that you got to take care of. You don't have time to be stressing out. Fuck it. I can't play. Oh, the doctor said I can't play. Oh, well, I ain't going to play. Anthony Street Clothes Davis is like, well, fuck it. I used to be like, oh, I'm glad. That's what the Lakers get. That's what all these NBA teams, if they pay these niggas $190 million, what you think the owners is making? Just like I told you about the Phoenix Suns. They made all that fuss and huss about the last Phoenix Suns owner, and they sold it to another dominant society, white Jewish man. They didn't look for Floyd Mayweather, they didn't look for nobody else. Like I said again, what happened to that brother DeMar Hamlin? Go read Medical Apartheid by Harriet Washington. Those people were very insensitive. The dominant society was very insensitive to what was going on with our people then, and they are now. Mic drop. You know what it is, you know what it ain't. If you don't agree with me, guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.